Hi again, I'm Greta, founder and principal consultant for Radius Leaders. So I'm imagining you may have watched the first video where I responded to the question of what do you actually do? This is the second video where I tell you what we actually do, because once I tell people what I actually do, they still say, okay, so what do you actually do? So here it is. So I get this a lot. People say, well, I see on your website it says you teach people to round, or I see on your LinkedIn it says you teach people how to do nurse leader rounds. So yes, I do. And most people say, well, our nurse leaders know how to round, and they round a lot actually. And my answer to that is that's great news, because if they already have an embedded practice, terrific, then that gives us a nice starting place. What we also know is that many nurse leaders round and could probably benefit from dialing that up a few levels, 1 level, 2 level, many levels. And here's what I mean by that. We look at what is the rounding process, what are they talking about with patients, and what meaningful information are they garnering out of the round. And the reason for that is because I view rounds as really the holy ground of where we figure out what is happening with a unit, with a team, and with a leader. The round is kind of like the initial visit with a provider and an initial H&P, where we really get a lay of the land and see how is the team functioning, what are patients truly saying. And when we teach leaders to round and ask very intentional questions, we usually learn a lot more than we've been learning all along. So that's why I start with leader rounds, and that starts a cascade of other leader work that we do together, but it has to start with rounds. So that's why I say I teach leaders to round. Some organizations say we got it, we don't need that, we need this, and that's fine too. I always still like to round with those leaders so I get a sense of what's happening in their native practice environment and how I can serve them best in our partnership. Thanks for listening. Until I'm back again, own it and disrupt it, and I hope to talk to you soon.